Best month was
Yeah.
30K a month only from Xreacher. I didn't use any single outreach method, only solely from the X. I was able to do 30K.
Yeah. Carlo, can you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your business? What services do you offer, and who are your like typical clients you are working with?
Yeah, of course. So I've been into online businesses for now almost 4 years. I started when I was like 16, 17, got into it with NFTs and did a bunch of stuff. Fast forward to now, I'm running a consulting business slash info business, which I've just rebranded. So it's going to also include some new things, but I won't go deep into that. But basically, what we do is we mainly help online service providers that have ideally high ticket offers scale by implementing systems that are fully automated. So we implement these systems once into their business, and then we simply run them with them, get them the results, and we're pretty much all good to go. So we focus heavily onto the AI side of things, and this is why your tool has been extremely beneficial, not only for me, but also for my clients, because it's super easy to use, fully automated. We literally install that in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then we're good to go. But yeah, this is basically what we do. We help mainly in the acquisition side of things, offer acquisition, sales, and so on and so on.
Cool, cool, cool. And so is it like more of a setup where you set up everything and then they are running, or is it like more consulting where you work with them like on month to month basis?
Yeah, it's like both. You could say it's like
Hmm.
a done with you and a little bit of a done
Yeah.
for you thing. So it's like a hybrid model. Basically, we give them the systems, we implement them together, and then we give them the support month to month for X amount of months until they reach the guarantee that we have, and then we're all good to go. And if they want to stay, they can do that for longer. So yeah, it's like a hybrid model, a combination of done with you and done for you, pretty much.
Cool, cool, cool. And so, what do you think, like, for beginners right now, for example, who are starting out, they are selling some service or just like starting agency owners, like, what is the fastest way to get clients in 2025?
So content, like this is objectively what I think to be true.
Yep.
Content is great, but if it's not coupled with something that can get you meetings already, is gonna take so much time to see actual results. Plus, content is not consistent. Even if you have a big personal brand, some months you can pull in 5 million views, get a lot of clients, get a lot of meetings. The next month it drops half, you get half of the meetings, and so on and so on. So it's not a very stable and consistent way of growing a business. So I wouldn't recommend that, but it's great if you couple that with other things. Paid ads, unless you got a couple grand to spend per month, ideally not the best to do. So, and this is what I've done for myself. Outreach has been the best way for me to get clients and to still get clients right now. Outreach, Alban is a big part of my acquisition. And even if you're making some pretty decent money per month, 10, 20, 30, even 50K per month, if you implement the right systems into your business, even with the outbound side of things, you can really get some great results by spending way less money than paid ads or anything like that. Plus, it's also right now in this day and age, fortunately, very scalable with tools like yourself where you can have multiple accounts. When something is working, you just up the volume, boom, get more meetings and more clients and so on and so on. And this is also why within my product, the first thing that we focus on with the clients that we have, even if they're making again 40, 50K per month plus, are the Alban systems. Because with Alban also you can test your offer without having to spend a bunch of money every single month.
Yeah.
So let's say you test, I don't know, the new offer that you want to drop, Alban, that probably takes you like a couple $100 per month, so it's not that much. With paid ads, that would take you like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5K per month. And instead of losing 5K right away, if you test it out with Alban, it's much easier, way less complex, and it's just much better in my opinion. So this is why we focus heavily, no matter how much money they're making with their clients, on Alban first. And also
Yeah.
for myself, done the
I
same.
agree. Yeah, everyone's talking about content, and content is really good. It's also scalable, but if they want to get clients fast, then yeah, outreach is probably fastest because with content you need to build up the channel, you need to get the audience before you can start
Yeah,
selling
exactly.
anything. So it takes time there.
Exactly, and it's not even guaranteed to be consistent. While if you're sending like 1,000 DMs a day, you can expect X amount of meetings and clients per month. But if
Yeah,
you're uploading YouTube
exactly.
videos, again, like some months could be doing pretty well, the other month could be doing not so well. So instead, if you just have something like Alban and then content to nurture the people who then book in the calls and are interested in what you do, is much, much better. Because with that, even if you
Yeah.
get no views, you still nurture them and you still then get more clients, and it's just better overall for the business.
Yeah, what we have done a lot of at the agency side when I was running outreach to book calls is that we booked call and then like in Calendly workflows when you are sending them actually the emails before the meeting, I usually send them some of my YouTube videos and then
Exactly.
watch it and yeah, then they can go watch other videos, they get nurtured and it's easier to close them after that.
Exactly. Like the first thing that I do when they book in is like important additional information
Yeah,
regarding the call, and then I have the link to my YouTube channel.
exactly. Yeah. And so, where do you think is right now like biggest opportunity to get clients? Like, what platforms are right now the best for outreach?
Right now, myself, I've been using three platforms. First one is X, second one is IG, third one is LinkedIn. Now, the issue with LinkedIn and IG, first of all, LinkedIn, you can send roughly a few messages to the connections that you get per day, maybe some
Yeah,
emails, but also the ICP is not that great. You get people that are way, way older than you, so they don't really understand most of the offers that are out there right now. IG, I've completely stopped doing IG now because it's just impossible to run. You have a bunch of limitations, accounts going into the hidden request. Even if you manage these accounts perfectly, if you do everything perfectly, they can still then go into the hidden. You have to buy new accounts, get new accounts. Plus, you are limited to 40 DMs per day per account. Once the account is fully, completely warmed up, and even if you go to the hidden, then your reply rate drops from literally zero pretty much. On X, objectively speaking, you can send 450 DMs per day. It will be 500, but just to be safe, is roughly
yeah,
450 on just one account. So you literally send 10, 11x the volume of IG and probably 20, 30x on the LinkedIn by just one
yeah.
account. And it's much easier to use. You have way better softwares to actually manage everything, especially XRacher. So right now, maybe some of you watching this video probably know some better platforms, but X is probably the best. You can send the most amount of volume, you can get a bunch of qualified leads, and it's just overall much more scalable and easier to use instead of the other platforms. You don't have to do everything perfectly, avoid this and that. It's just right now probably the best to use, again, in my opinion.
Cool, cool. And when we are there right now, like, how did you first hear about XRacher and like what made you decide to give it a try?
So I was running IG outreach. This was like 8, 9 months ago. And I remember I was having a ton of issues with the accounts. And I got to a point where after like 8 months of trying to make the IG system work, I was like, this thing is not working. This thing is just not, this is like a true story. This thing that just doesn't work. So I went on to YouTube and I started searching some ways to outreach to clients, and I got into your video, I believe. I don't remember if it was your video of your brother video, but I've seen that on X. I just found out you could send all of that volume from just one account, and I was like, holy crap! Like this is great. I've been trying to do this IG stuff for 8 months, trying to send 500 DMs a day with a bunch of different accounts. And with this, you literally have to just get one account and then you're good to go. And also the complexity of setting up the system was so much easier than IG. So, and also much cheaper. The softwares that send all of their volume on IG cost a lot of money. XRacher, especially, costs way less money, which is better also for beginners. And then I literally just got into this thing, just learn a few things, optimize the profile, all of the good stuff. I started doing the outreach, and it was just going very well. I was sending a bunch of volume every single day, and your tool, like honestly, it made me a lot of money. So I can recommend this to
Cool.
anyone watching this video. Like honestly, it made me a lot of money, and also my clients.
Nice. And like, what were the best results you got running like Xreacher so far?
Best month was
Yeah.
30K a month only from XRacher. I didn't use any single outreach method, only solely from the X. I was able to do 30K. So
It's crazy.
that was pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah. That's nice.
Yeah, and this is why I tell my clients, hey, even if you're making again like 30, 50K a month, just imagine you implement this and you go from 50 to 70, 80, even 100K per month. So it doesn't matter how much money you're making. If you don't have these things in place, you can still make way more money.
Yeah, and it's not even that complex because on IG you need to usually set up like a VPS, you need like all of those browsers running, and then you need a bunch more accounts, you need like 10 times more
Yeah.
accounts. On Twitter, it's all running in cloud, so you don't have to
Yeah.
VB any
Also,
browsers running, you
exactly.
don't need VPS. It's simpler.
No, like it's 20 times easier. On IG, you have to optimize the accounts by using a phone emulator, get the proxies, get the specific aged accounts, all of that stuff. That takes 2 weeks to optimize the whole thing. Then you have to start gradually sending the messages, liking posts every single day to make sure you're a human, scrolling, all of that stuff. On X, you literally just get the account, you import it into XRacher, find leads, put the first message, and you're sending the messages. And that's
Yeah,
stupid easy, yeah.
true. And let's go right now into some specific outreach questions.
Yeah.
So, like, what is usually your approach when it comes to the messages that you are sending, like with the opener? Are you going like with the direct offer, or are you like going more like indirect? What's your approach?
I have a mix, and right now I'm giving away the script that I've been using to make 30K a month. First of all, I have an opener where I try to create curiosity, but I don't want to deceive the client. So what I say is, for example, my offer helps my clients get more clients. So what I could ask is, hey, first name, are you still taking on clients right now? Because if they're not, then my offer doesn't make sense for them. Maybe, I don't know, you're targeting coaches, you could say, hey, first name, are you still offering coaching services at the moment? Something like that, which is not deceiving, but still creates
Yeah,
curiosity. That's super important. Then onto the body of the message, I literally just give away as much value as possible, and I just give them value up front without asking them for anything in return. So what I say, for example, is I've just made a quick 1 to 2 minute video showing how I did XYZ. If you have cloud results, better. So what I usually do is I've just made a quick video on how our clients did XYZ, got to 10K a month, whatever. And then I say, mind if I send it over, and only if you actually find it of value, then we can chat. Worst case scenario, you literally walk away with this entire system and implement it for yourself. Haha, something like that. So again, first of all, and that's 70% of the message, is the opener. You have to catch their interest, but you also have to be congruent with what you're doing, not deceiving. If you say something like, hey, how can I book in a call with you? And then you say, I don't want to pitch you without permission. I've just made a 2 minute video. That's not good. And then on the body of the message, you want to literally just give them some sort of value up front. If it's not cloud results, it could be your own results. If you know your own results, it could be something that you can do for them, like a specific outcome that you can help them achieve, or just anything that can give them some sort of value up front without asking them for anything in return.
yeah.
That's literally how I did it.
And are you sending the video like a Loom link, or are you actually sending the video within the platform?
A Loom link. Yeah, I'm using a
Loom link.
Loom, and onto the Loom, I basically just state my offer in the beginning. So like, hey, first name, or I can
Hmm.
use like an evergreen video.
Yeah.
I just wanted to send you this quick video and how we can help you get 20 clients in 90 days or your money back, whatever. And then I simply go over my results, what we can do for them, how the system works, very vaguely. All of this is very vague. I don't want to go into much details. We want to keep that onto the calls. And the video lasts about 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes. So
Two
it's
minutes.
very quick, and also
Yeah.
they can watch it pretty fast.
Yeah, we have done something similar in the past. This is working well.
Yeah, but
Especially if you have enough results like testimonials that you can
exactly.
show. Yeah, then this works well.
Yeah, but anyone has their own script that works for them. So it's not like this
Yeah,
is the only thing that works. You can apply this principle, then customize this, make it your own, test new things, and that is gonna be the thing that will make your message actually work. Make it your own, run test, and just modify it according to yourself.
yeah, true. And so, what do you think matters the most in cold outreach? Like, is it for you like profile setup, the messages you send, or like just the volume of the messages?
I mean, I think it's a combination of things. First of all, is the profile. If your profile looks trash, no matter the approach that you have, people are just not gonna respond to your message. If you just think about it, whenever someone sends you a message, most likely the first thing that you do is, yes, you see the message, then you go ahead and take a look at their profile. And if their profile looks scammy, doesn't look legit, or is just bad, you probably won't answer to the message. But if you have a good optimized profile, you showcase stuff that is actually legit, the profile looks good, then most likely people are going to respond to the message if you have a good approach. And that's the first thing. Secondly is the approach that you use, so the script that you have. And then thirdly, I would say is the volume. Volume is king. If you're sending 100 messages, book in one call, you want to get more calls, send 200 messages, then book 2 calls. You want to get more, you send 1,000 messages, book 10 calls. But also you don't have to sacrifice the quality. If you do sacrifice the quality, yes, you can still book calls, but much less. If you can combine quality and quantity when doing the outreach, that's going to be the ultimate thing. And on XRacher, with all of the filters that you have when it comes to scraping the leads, and by the way, that lead scraping tool is fantastic. Like, also to say to you, if you combine the right leads with the right amount of volume, then you're absolutely printing money
Yeah,
with X. Yeah,
that's what I just wanted to add. That also the leads matter a lot.
yeah, a lot.
Yeah. Lately, actually, we've been actually thinking more about how to get even more like active people. So we will most likely push soon like a tweet scraper as well, so we can like scrape
Mm.
tweets of people because you know that people that commented on a tweet that it's old like 2 days that they are actually active.
Yeah, yeah,
So that could be good as well.
yeah, 100%.
Okay, so I have right now like a few Xreacher specific questions. So like, what are like the features you like the most compared maybe to other tools, and like what would you actually want us to add?
Okay. So first of all, I just want to say that the tool overall is great. It's super, super easy to use. Great for people that are starting out. So that's the first thing. Secondly, I really like the lead scraping tool. It has anything, literally every single detail that you can imagine of when it comes to scraping good leads. You can add in a bunch of filters, so that's great. The messages, also the sending messages, the scripts, and so on. That's also very cool. So as of right now, I wouldn't say really there is something else that I need because it's complete. Like maybe like you said, you could add in more type of lead scraping filters and tools to scrape the comments and so on. But as of right now, there is not something that I will tell you, hey, I need this to make the software better. Because right now it's pretty much complete. Like it does everything that you need. You can manage also the multiple accounts. You have the inbox. You have all of the good stuff. So also the inbox is very, very good. When sending 450 DMs a day, maybe you have multiple accounts and you're sending more. Scrolling down, finding the messages each one by one can be tricky. So with that inbox, it's way, way easier. You just put the people that have responded, you organize them into whatever you want, and that's just much, much easier to use instead of scrolling down and finding these messages on your own.
Yeah, yeah. Especially if you have a lot of accounts, it becomes hard. You have hard times to
Yeah,
reply. So this is good. Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
And you mentioned that people in your program are using XRacher. Like, what kind of results they are getting?
I mean, it's going. It's the first system that we implement when they actually join up because it's the easiest and the fastest to implement. And it's been going pretty well. We've had clients signing booking calls and signing clients literally in a few weeks of using the softwares. So yeah, I mean, it's just going pretty well for what I can say for me and for my clients.
Amazing, amazing. Okay, and so the last question here, like based on your experience, like what is the best advice you would give to other business owners that are not seeing enough results with cold outreach?
Just use these type of softwares because right now in this day and age there are so many opportunities that you can leverage, and when you find a good one like Xreacher, just double down on that thing because if lots of other people have gotten great results with something, this is probably a big piece of advice that I can give. If a lot of people have gotten great results with something, that means you should probably do that thing as well. And with Xreacher, if you go also onto their website, you can see the bunch of people that are actually getting amazing results with this. Just go for it, try it. It costs nothing, so you literally cannot lose anything. So yeah, like just get into these type of opportunities, no matter what point you're at into your business, because it could make you more money and it could just improve the business without having to add no complexity at all. This is extremely easy to use. Anyone can do it. So my advice would be just go for it and try it out.
Cool. And what do you think is like a minimum amount of DMs somebody should send to see any kind of decent results?
Well, that depends. Obviously, not all things, but if you can, just go with 450 right away.
Yeah.
That's probably the best thing that you can do instead of just starting with 50, 100. Maybe you can test it out with like 50 to 100 messages at the beginning, yes. But if you can, just go right away with the 450. That's probably the best thing that you can do. You send more messages, you gather data faster, you see how your offer resonates with people because you're sending a lot of volume. So no need to send less. It will be just a
Yeah.
waste of time. Yeah.
Yeah. And the good thing that not many people are doing is that you can also split test like the lead list. So you can scrape multiple audiences and then you can also
Yeah.
see the reply rates on the specific lead list,
Exactly.
which I haven't seen much people do, but it's
Yeah,
also
that's a big
important.
thing. A lot of people do not track their data, and that's probably
Yeah.
the worst thing that you can do. If you don't track your data, you don't know what's going on to your business. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then you can't even improve it then.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like, if you're booking no calls after sending 1,000 messages, is it because of the replies? Is it because of the maybe the video that you're sending, the approach that you have? You don't know. So, how can you improve it? But if you have the data there, then you know how to do it.
Yeah, it becomes easier. Like
Yeah.
even if they are doing like manual outreach, they should at least track it in some spreadsheet
Yeah,
or
you
something.
should
Yeah.
always track the data. Like even if you're sending 5 messages a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, the product is great. Like honestly speaking, the product is great and it's really easy to use
Thanks.
for beginners. So you have no friction at all. They just get in. Also for my clients, when they get in, I have questions a lot on like the IG system, the LinkedIn. With the X is probably the only system where I don't have clients asking me anything about it. They just watch the video and they know how to do it. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's a little feedback.
It's made to be super user friendly. Just go like step by step till you set it up, and then it's just sending. Yeah.
And
It's not
also
hard to
the best
maintain.
thing, yeah, sorry to interrupt. The best thing that you guys do is you actually refine and improve the product based on the feedback that you guys have from your clients.
Yeah.
And that is why XRacher is right now, in my opinion, the best X outreach tool in the market. There is nothing else like it. Maybe, obviously, there are gonna be some like copycats and people trying to do the same thing, but
Yeah.
yeah, I would say XRacher right now is the best. Like honestly speaking, from what I've done,
Good to
tried
hear
it.
that.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's good to hear that.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool. Okay, that's everything. Carol, do you have anything else on me?
Yep. That's pretty much it. Continue with the work. This tool
Thank
has
you.
a ton of potential. A lot of people still don't know about X outreach as well. I've been speaking
Yeah,
to a lot of people in the market. They don't know that you can send this many DMs on X, and if more people know about it, it's gonna be way better.
it's actually true. Well, they all know about Instagram outreach.
Yeah.
They all heard like LinkedIn, but not Twitter.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's just a matter of time. Eventually, it's gonna become like IG when it comes to the outreach. Give it like a few months, maybe a year or two.
yeah,
You guys are gonna absolutely dominate with this. So
yeah.
wish you the best
It's
with XRacher.
it's starting to be harder and harder to do actual outreach on Instagram. There's
Yeah,
so many
it's impossible.
restrictions.
Not impossible, but like for me right now, I literally stopped the other day. Like I'm
Yeah,
done. I'm done with IG outreach for good. For some of the clients that we have, maybe like those who are making a few thousand per month, it can still be good. But the issue is you can do like the absolute most immaculate IG warm up process. Still, after a few weeks, the account is gonna go into the hidden, and once it gets into the hidden, there's no way to get it out. At least from what I've seen, with X, if it goes into the hidden, you just do the DM simulation, and then it goes back out.
I
With
think it's
IG,
out there.
once it's hidden, you lost the account. You have to redo the whole thing, and to properly warm up the accounts for each account, it takes minimum, and also to be able to send the 40 DMs per day, minimum 2 weeks. So it's
Yeah,
just not worth it. And if you have to do
yeah.
this for 10 different accounts, so I literally stopped. And yeah,
Yeah, maybe on like on one account if you have like a main account and just like do it
yeah,
there. It's
maybe the main account,
yeah,
but I don't want to do it on the main account because then if it goes into the hidden, it's a fucking issue also,
yeah. Actually, this happened to me.
and also to
Fuck.
me.
Yeah, fuck. It happened to me like a year ago, and then I was in hidden request for like 8 months, and I was like verified, so I was trying to like reach out the support many times. I get
Yeah,
a
me
bunch of
too.
reviews,
Same,
and then
same.
I think I got out of it just after like maybe like 10 months or something. Something crazy. I had to
Yeah,
accept a lot of DMs. Then I did some like DM simulation there. I sent DMs to my burner accounts, like from 100 accounts. I've accepted it, but it still didn't go out. Then I don't know. Then it went out, but it's
yeah. I
crazy.
had to switch account. I had to switch the main
Yeah,
a few months ago because of
fuck,
this. So yeah, IG
sucks.
is becoming not a platform to do outreach anymore. For beginners,
Yeah,
is too complex. Like, how can you tell a complete beginner, hey, create this account that you have to do this, all of this process to warm it up?
yeah,
No, and also for 40 messages a day. Come on.
it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck.
And also LinkedIn. LinkedIn is great, but to do volume on LinkedIn, holy shit, you need a lot of things. You need a lot and a lot of things, and it's a lot of way more complex than X. To send like 400 M's a day, you need so many things, as you know. Like you need the account, you need to be have the premium account. You need to only have a little list of open profiles when sending the emails. You need so many things, so much money to spend per month. X like right now, X is objectively the best platform to do outreach on. I haven't got any other tool in mind, any other platform that you can do this outreach like
Yeah,
this on X with these good leads and so many people on there.
yeah. I agree. Like I haven't done outreach on any other platforms right now for some time.
Yeah,
Even on LinkedIn. What tool are you using there, by the way, on LinkedIn?
I'm using
Are
a
you sending?
tool. It's called Sparkin.top.
Mm-hmm.
To set up the whole thing is pretty complex. You have to have the anti-detect browser, the
Yeah,
accounts with the tool. You have to have the premium. I purchased the premium with like third thing parties, and it's like cheaper. Then I
yeah,
have to scrape the leads via like a third party thing because I only have to get the open profiles when sending the emails, which are like the direct DMs. And then it's way complex, way more complex than X.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Fuck. And you're just sending emails, or are you sending also connections there?
Connections. I'm sending roughly per day. I send 40 connections. There's the limit of like 200 per week.
Yeah.
So I have like a 30% acceptance rate. So on a daily basis, I send 10 messages, about 10 from the connections. Plus, I'm starting to the 40 from the emails. So that's like 50 DMs a day. And I wanna do this for a good amount of accounts. The good thing is on LinkedIn you have a great reply rate because the message goes right into the chat messages. Have
Oh,
like a
that's
20,
cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
the 15 to 20% reply rate stable. Also, you have to have the account ID verified. If it's not ID
Yeah,
verified, yeah,
I heard about that.
yeah,
Like, yeah, it's hard to scale to
yeah.
bunch of accounts then.
If you want to buy a ID verified account with a few connections, that's like per account 150 to $200 each. Like for a beginner,
Yeah.
you want to get 5 accounts is 1K only for the accounts,
Fuck.
plus the
Yeah.
softwares, plus all of the other stuff. So, X is the future unless anything else comes out. But to get the amount of users on another platform like X has, I don't know. It's probably gonna take years. So X is the future of outreach right now in the market.
Okay. Yeah. It's great to hear that one.
No, like
Okay.
true, actually, like yeah,
Yeah. I think so because I didn't see any other platform right now that is like
yeah.
not as low restricted as X. Yeah.
But also, if you think about it, even if a new platform where you can send maybe the same amount of volume or maybe
Mm-hmm.
more
Not
to
enough
get the
users.
same amount of users as X
Yeah.
and the
Fuck.
same amount of fame and people knowing about the platform as X, that's gonna take decades, like 5, 10 years
Yeah.
minimum. So yeah, X is the best now.
Yeah, maybe if you have some like really specific niche and there is like specific platform, I don't know, then other platforms might work, but like this that works for like almost any niche.
Yeah, any
So
niche,
yeah,
literally any single
might
niche.
take years. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
By the way,
X is the best bet. Yeah.
yeah, your clients are they like outreaching also like different niches? What are they usually
Um,
targeting? Who?
Most of them are targeting other like online service-based companies,
Hmm.
maybe also SaaS founders, tech founders,
Yeah.
and I actually have a bunch of these people.
Yeah.
So yeah, most of them are targeting like the ideal target that I have myself.
Yeah. Also, a lot of coaches are there.
Yeah, a lot of coaches,
Agency owners.
consultants,
Yeah.
agencies, a bunch of stuff. So yeah, it's great. And a lot of people do not get pitched on X. Like on my account, I probably have on a daily basis, not even on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, maybe 1 or 2 pitches. On IG, holy shit, I get like 10 pitches a
Yeah.
day. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not getting much on Twitter as well.
But it's good. You have less competition,
Yeah,
so it's a good
100%.
opportunity. So yeah, this is only gonna grow in the future. Like, just continue with this. You've chosen now the best platform to do the outreach on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, let's see in the future. Maybe Elon just restricted to 5 DMs a day
No.
tomorrow.
Yeah, but I don't think so. Like they wouldn't do
Yeah,
that.
I don't think either.
Yeah, like they know there are people doing what we do. So if they just restrict that, they're basically telling us, "Hey, go away from the platform." But it's not
Yeah,
like that. So on IG, they're
I,
doing that. So
yeah. But it's been same for years on Twitter. You can send the 500 for a while.
yeah,
I,
I,
I don't
I
think they get
literally
that
found
much.
out. I found out like 8 months ago watching one of your videos. The first video that I ever watched was the XRacher tool. I don't know if it
Hmm.
was your video or your brother, but I remember I typed in like how to send X outreach, and I just found the XRacher, and then I got into it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's pretty much all.
That's it, bro. Thank you very much for the call.
Yeah, you
I
too,
will
bro, for
just
having me. Pleasure.
amazing.
Appreciate you, brother. Pleasure
Okay,
for having me.
you too. See ya.
Have a good
Bye
day.
bye.